feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Brian Giles from Brian Giles MTG. And a Merry Christmas Eve to all of you lovers of Magic the Gathering and fine luxury cardboard rectangles. Well, I hope the day is treating you well because it's Merry Spoilermas today. There have been a few more cards spoiled for Phyrexia All Will Be One. Now, the first card up was spoiled a few days back, but it was just one card, and I didn't want to spend a lot of time with that. But since there's a couple more cards, I thought I'd make a short little thing in between my prep day, because before holidays is what I call prep day. I make most all the food I need for my holiday meals the day before. So the only thing that is being cooked is the main dish, whether it be turkey or ham or whatever. So I'm in the middle of a break of doing stuff, and I'm getting some notifications about, from some friends of mine who are really on top of things in terms of these spoilers and whatnot. So it's time to make a video. So first up is a card that is going to fit well in a theme that is rapidly re-emerging in a rat deck. Now we got Ash Coat from Jumpstart 2022, which has really increased the playability and the searching for rats, and has become actually a top commander for a commander rat deck. Well, in Phyrexia All Will Be One, we get a new rat. And this is Caromonix the Rat King. So 2 black and 1 for a 3/3 legendary Phyrexian rat. It has Toxic 1, which means players dealt combat damage by this creature also get a poison counter. Other rats you control have Toxic 1. When Carometrix enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal any number of rat cards from among them and put the revealed cards into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Rats, rats, rats! I mean, whether you put this in a rat deck itself or as a commander, rats are back, baby! I remember back in the day people playing with plague rat decks. And they were annoying as crap. And there's all sorts of rats nowadays. I mean, I can just off the top of my head, I can think of a bunch of rats. So this thing is gonna be a beast. Look out for this card, because you're going to see it in commander decks. You're going to see it in modern decks. This card is going to be everywhere. Rats are back. Next up, we have the next card in what I postulated and is now, I can consider pretty much confirmed in a Sun's Twilight cycle. This is Green Sun's Twilight. It's 1 green and X for a sorcery that reads reveal the top X cards plus 1 of your library. Choose a creature card and or a land card from among them. Put those cards into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If X is 5 or more, instead put the chosen cards onto the battlefield or into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That is sickening. Especially if you're paying the 5 or more. You're getting a free creature and or a land. I mean, you can have a free creature and a land onto the battlefield. So ramp, creature, bleepity bleep bleep. Who bloody ha. Next up, we have a new version of Kaito from Kamigawa. He is one of the 10 revealed planeswalkers, so we know that he is not completed. At least we don't think so. They're not actually saying which ones are completed or not. They say that 5 will be completed. So are they going to give us all 10 and then give us 5 completed ones? We don't know. So here we go. This is Kaido Dancing Shadow. 1 blue, 1 black, and 2 for a 3 loyalty legendary planeswalker Kaido. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you may return one of them to its owner's hand. If you do, you may activate the loyalty abilities of Kaido twice this turn rather than only once. Yahoo! I mean, this is almost that's just a static ability. His +1 loyalty ability is up to 1 target creature can attack or block until your next turn. Yikes. We're going to have some discussions at the end of this. Yes. Next up, you have a 0 loyalty ability in draw a card. Whoa, crap. Oh, I can think of some things. We'll discuss that at the end too. And for a -2 loyalty, you have create a 2/2 colorless drone artifact creature token with Death Touch. And when this creature leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Okay, we need to talk about this. This thing is like way more powerful than original Kaido. Holy balls. Holy reindeer. Holy reindeer nuggets. Okay, to start off, we've got his static ability. That static ability plays right into any kind of ninjutsu deck. Because you can ninjutsu something in, attack. Because when you ninjutsu something in, it's unblocked. So you can ninjutsu stuff in, and then you can bounce it right back to your hand. That is nutty. Nutty, nutty, nutty. His +1 loyalty ability is even crazier. Because if it plays well into the ninjutsu and the unblockable type of thing, where you got creatures that can't attack or block until your next turn. So you're giving kind of an arrestor type of ability when they deal combat, and you can, and if you got something that's dealt combat damage, you can use that ability twice. His 0 loyalty ability, oh my God, we got to talk about that. It's a draw card, which is always a bonus. But mind you, he is blue and black. What two other planeswalkers would that fit with in a Super Friends deck? Number one, one planeswalker and one Phyrexian Praetor. You've got that fits very well. He pairs very well with the new Teferi we got out of Brothers War. That's just disgusting. Because you're drawing cards, you're putting counters on Teferi, you're putting counters on Teferi's spirit token. Now pair that with Sheoldred, from Dominaria United, and you're gaining life whenever you're drawing cards. So holy balls. Yeet, bleep, bleep, bleep. And his -2 loyalty ability isn't bad either. Because he's got a protector, and this card fits very well in a commander format where he's dealing 2 damage to each opponent and you're gaining 2 life. So that card is like super powerful. This should have been the Kaido. Well, we didn't have all the stuff we do now. But now that we have all the stuff, this Kaido is better than the Kaido we got in Kamigawa. Oh my. Sure, it's one colorless mana more. But I'm not unhappy with that. Hell freaking no. No, that is straight up evil. So that's all the spoilers we have for right now. But what we did get, and you know what? Kaido is only a rare. He is not a mythic planeswalker. So he's easier to get. He's super powerful. If you're running blue and black, you want to include that. A blue-black card draw ninjutsu deck with a little bit of Phyrexian Praetor and Teferi action. I could see building that deck and it running things. So you guys all have a great Christmas. Hope you get all the wonderful presents you're really wanting, and I hope that you get some good Magic the Gathering card and stuff love, because we need some joy and cheer in this bleak Magic season that we're going through. So have a great Christmas, and we'll see you on the next video.